Hello, hello. How we doing? How is everyone? It's Friday. Yay! Happy Friday. Any plans for the weekend? Oh, also, happy 4th of July to those of you who are celebrating such a thing. Pop, pop, pop. We're playing Assemble with Kayla today. I almost said assembly. My joke for the title was is sticky. Huh? I think I need a reboot. Can someone can someone refresh my brain? Hated being stuck working on a holiday. Oof. Yikes. That would suck. That would suck. I remember my last job. I was hired. Press the resell button on Munch. Thanks, I appreciate it. We'll see if it works. When I was working at my last job, retail, horrible experience in so many ways. I was hired at like the worst time of year. And they expected me to know how to like even though I had like zero actual experience going in, they were like, yeah, you're gonna do this. It's like, sure, but you gotta have realistic expectations of someone who has never worked in this environment before. I was fresh out of high school. I had been out of high school for like 3 months, 3-4 months. I had been out of high school, and it's just like, listen, I'm here to work. I'm here to get paid, you know? But you gotta be realistic with like your expectations of how quickly you expect me to be performing on par with someone who's been here 4 months before me during like the summer where it's not that fucking intense. I got hired in, I think like the start of November or October, so we had like Thanksgiving thrown in there. There was Halloween, and I was supposed to be a permanent hire. That I was a full-time, fresh out of high school, my first full-time job. It was full-time. They were fucking assholes to me, dude. God, I was hired to do shipments. Basically, we wouldn't have to do like the more like physical actual aspect of what I personally envisioned as shipping. We would literally just show up at 5 a.m., go into the store, and in the back of the store there would already be pallets on the floor, and you would just have to cut the wraps and sort the boxes, which typically they told you where they went. Sometimes they were like mixed with other things. Those were kind of the most annoying boxes personally. And then you would just make piles of them, and then you would have to take them to that section and start working. And this was their like thing. They wanted you to take less than 2 minutes per box of getting the box onto the cart, cutting it open, without ruining any of the merchandise inside, mind you, taking everything out, putting it on your Z rack, like by size, and then you would have to go through all of your boxes doing that, and then take your Z rack around and put everything where it belonged, as if you just know where every single article of clothing is going to be. Which, by the way, as someone who had to fucking do this, women's leggings are the worst. Are they bane of my existence working retail, because they'll be like, oh yeah, no, these and these ones are different. It's like, show me the fucking difference. Show me the difference. They both got pockets, I can see that. They're the same fucking color, they're the same cut, they're the same seams. What's the fucking difference? Oh, this one has this much more of a hem. How dare I not fucking notice that while I'm stressing the fuck out at 6:30 in the morning on no food, fucking no sleep? How could I have fucking missed that? And how was I supposed to not remember that these ones with the extra bit of hem go on this table and not this table? I fucking... Oh, oh, bro. I was so annoyed, and I remember one morning, like, running around my section trying to figure out where, like, this fucking thing went, and my boss, like, we had 2 managers. Thanks for the hydrate. I'm fucking losing it. Oh boy. I was running around mad trying to figure out where the fuck this thing went, because I had never seen this thing in my life. I still couldn't tell you what it was. I don't know what it was. And I was just fucking losing it, dude. And I was running around, and my boss, one of the managers, there was 2, I had to go through 3 interviews to get the job. And only one of them was with the 2 managers. And that was the only time I met the other manager, because she then went on vacation. Why did I say it like that? She then went on vacation for the entire time I was there. I never saw her again. And so I was trying to figure out where this fucking thing went, and my manager, fucking everyone hated her. Everyone hated her, and I know this because I fucking talked shit. I talked shit with everyone about her. I wasn't afraid to do that, because she was an asshole. She was the worst. And so she looks at me, and she's like, oh, Spencer, do you not know where that goes? Do you know where that goes? And I fucking go to answer her, cuts me off, and goes, what am I saying? Of course you don't know. It's like, in that motherfucking tone, and I was honestly, I was in shock. I didn't say anything, because unfortunately at this time, I was strictly non-confrontational, because any confrontation, I was having a fucking full-blown tears. This was before I got on testosterone. But now, oh, I would have raised hell. Oh boy, I would have called her ass out in that fucking moment. I would have made such a scene. God, I fucking hate her. I'm sorry. Oh, she was the worst. She sucked. And then I didn't know what the fuck to do. And they would move around the store without telling me beforehand, like, hey, we're moving around the store. They wouldn't tell me, oh, these things got moved to this. They wouldn't tell me, oh, these, like, yeah, there's, like, promotional, like, stuff going on, you know? Like, you know how, I don't know if they still do it or not. I haven't gotten Hot Topic in ages, but Hot Topic, how they have, what do they call it? Like, hot bucks or whatever it is? What the fuck are they called? You know what I mean? Where it's like, oh, you bring that in, you get like $5 off, whatever. We had like that sort of thing, but they happened so often that I never knew when they were valid and when they weren't. And it was just like, who the fuck cares? You know, I understand as like a buyer wanting that stuff, but like, again, no one fucking told me, oh yeah, this stuff is happening. They just fucking assumed. And it's like, hey, I've never fucking done this before, okay? I had one other, like, job before this that I actually got paid for, that I can legally put on my resume. So it's like, what the hell, dude? I hated it there. I quit after a month because of that boss. I was so fucking pissed. It was so bad for my mental health, dude. It was horrible. So I quit. And when I was smart about it. They didn't have like a thing where you had to be there for like your probationary period of 3 months before you got like your discounts or anything. So I was already getting like 50% off of everything that I wanted. So I messaged my mom and I messaged my sister when I decided that I was going to be quitting, and I was like, hey, I'm quitting this weekend, before the day before I have a shift, like the one day off basically that I have. So if you want anything, let's go. We'll go in and just like give me your card, because you weren't allowed to like buy things for people. Like, you could buy things as gifts, but you couldn't do it if you got reimbursed. And it was like, well, okay, how the fuck are you gonna know if it's my card or not? so basically the thing was, we went in, my sister and my mom looked around. My mom didn't find anything. My sister found some stuff that she wanted, and it was like, cool, great, awesome. And then we went up and she gave me her card. I think she literally like slid it into my back pocket, and then I just like took it out and was like, boom, done. we walked out, and then I was like, okay, I guess I'm gonna go quit now. I don't remember ever being in that building without my anxiety being so fucking high. And then I went straight to my manager on the floor and was like, hey, I'm quitting. And she was like, oh, okay, are you like, are you giving 2 weeks, or are you just flat out? And I was like, no, I'm done. She was like, oh, okay, can I ask why? And I was like, toxic. And she was like, oh, okay. And I was like, yeah, which sucked because I didn't love the work, like, honestly, because of how much they expected me to be able to do within a month is crazy. They genuinely expected me to be fucking like top tier employee in less than a month, and it was so unreal for them to expect that of someone who was a kid, because I was 17 at the time, and it's like, I'm 17, I can't even legally vote yet, and you're expecting this of me? That's crazy. So then it was sad because I loved all of my coworkers except for like 2 people. But, like, I loved every single person that I met working there. Genuinely. Except for, like, 2. And the manager doesn't count because she's something else. She's something else. And so, it was genuinely the only person who was toxic was her, and I wouldn't say my lead was toxic, but she was. And, I hope that this isn't the case, but after I left, like, the following week, my team lead got fired, and I don't know why. I never said that it was him. I never said any, because if she had asked, I would have. I probably wouldn't have said her. But if it were me now doing it, I would be like, oh, I'm quitting because of you, because you're being an asshole for no actual reason. And she was like that for everybody. I never heard anyone say anything positive about her unless they were like her besties out at work. And there were 2 people, which was my team lead and another person who I didn't like and I avoided, who were like this with the manager. And so it was just clear, like, those ones stay clear, you know. Everyone else was like, yeah, no, she's mean, she like talks down to you, she makes you feel like shit, you know, she makes you feel like you don't know what the fuck you're doing, and if you don't know what the fuck you're doing, she's an ass about it. It's like, yeah, she shouldn't be a fucking manager, dude. And I never went to like HR or anything like that because honestly, I didn't trust it. I didn't trust it to be a safe way of doing it at the time, so I just didn't do it. So I just quit. But it was sad because I liked the people who I was actually working with, but my team lead ended up getting fired. And it might have been because of how I said that I was quitting. I don't know. But... And I did lose it on him one time. I was really overstimulated at work one morning, and I was just completely fucking frustrated. And I could not get, like, these pants on hang... I fucking hate when they put pants on, like, clip hangers. I hate it so much. I can't do it. It never works for me. And I was trying to get these, like, extra large, like, green sweatpants onto, like, this tiny, like, this was the size of the hook with the clips, with, like, the slide, and it was just, it wasn't going. You would get it clipped on, and you would slip the thing down, and it would just come right off because the fucking sweatpants were too thick. And it's like, I can't do this. I can't do this. And I was so... This is when I really was like, okay, I need to quit. I need to do something because this is heavily affecting my emotional, like, being. This was before I was, like, very certain about my neurodivergency. And I was just, like, heavily overstimulated, and my team lead like looks at me because I was like I can't I can't do this, it's not working, I don't know what to do. And I looked at him and I was like, can I take my 15? And he was like, yeah, I guess, yeah, go ahead. And I was like, cool. And he looked at me and he was like, are you okay, you seem stressed. And I feel bad about this now because like he didn't deserve it, but also I was heavily overstimulated. So not an excuse, just trying to explain so that I'm not like the biggest asshole, but I was an asshole. So he was like, are you okay? You seem stressed. And I literally, looking back, tried to hold in this maniacal laughter, looked at him like I was insane, and said, oh, I seem stressed? I'm glad I just seem stressed. And I walked away. And I, to this day, I feel horrible for that interaction. I feel horrible for it. I feel so mean. But, and I found out from one of my other coworkers that he was fired, and that is how I know that he ended up losing his job. And I feel bad if it was my fault. But if me saying just that with no other follow-up question, then I don't know why he got fired for that. Especially because I was also passive-aggressive in the email stating that I was terminating my employment to my boss. Because she had to like email me and be like, hey, just because like legally we like need you in writing to confirm that you are quitting. And it's like, yep, this is my official resignation, I'm done, I'm not coming back in, I'm not coming in for my shift tomorrow, good luck getting someone to cover it. I hope she did. I hope she fucking went in at 5 in the fucking morning in that weather to fucking do shipment, because I hope it was her, because if it was someone else I feel even worse. But not my problem. I quit because of it. God, I remember one time they had me working a shipment, which I had to be at the store at like 5 or 5:30 in the morning, and the day before they had me on closing, which we closed at 10 p.m. and I think, mind you, I was making minimum wage, and it was I don't remember. I never went home to get food because I just never had fucking time. And I lived close to where, like, I still live close to where I worked, but I still wouldn't have left to come home and eat and go back. I wouldn't have had time. Even on like my hour break, I wouldn't have been able to. So I think there were a few times where my mom would bring me dinner. Like, my family would have dinner, and then my mom would just package some up in a container and bring it to me when I was like on my break. And it was really upsetting because like I love my parents' home cooked meals, you know? And so like me having to sit in my mom's truck like eating off the center console out of a fucking container for my dinner because of my shitty job, it was upsetting. It was sad. It made me like realize how much I appreciate like being at home with my parents and having their food, because my parents are good cooks. Parents are great. Anyway, I'm gonna stop complaining about retail. I don't know why I went on that rant. Apologies. Retail sucks. Don't get a retail job. I think this is the thing that after I experienced it, I do kind of agree with people who are like, everyone should experience a retail job. I agree. You should experience it. But that doesn't mean you should fucking do it. I don't think it's horrible. It's so horrible. Bosses suck. They're so unnecessarily rude. Anyway. Shall we get to game? And I'll shut the fuck up for 5 minutes? Because that'd be great. That'd be great. I feel so small. Also, look, new shirt. One of my new shirts. I did laundry today. So, I have shirts now. Isn't that neat? Y'all can start seeing different shirts. I still only have like 10 shirts, but it's more than the 4 that I had. Okay, game. Music pause. It's so loud for me. Why is it so loud in my headphones? You know what? Put that back up. Can I? Oh, I can't. Here's the. Oh, it's down there. Eh. That's paper sounds. Yeah, that's all. Is that like a rescue shirt? It looks like a rhino on it. It does have a rhino on it. I couldn't tell you what it is because it's fucking difficult to try and read it. I can't. I also can't read upside down. Yeah, I don't know. It just says like world famous Remind brand. I don't know. I've never heard of it. Hey. I'm sorry, it's loud. Okay. Can I have settings? Okay, wait. Did I miss this?
After
Sorry. I just wanted to change the audio. Because it's loud. Okay, music down. Oh, shit. I thought that was a play button so that we could actually test the volume. Okay. Oops, I didn't... Oh, I was gonna put subtitles on, but I think they're automatically kind of a thing. Quick. That's still loud. It feels a little loud to me still. Why is music so loud? Okay. Did I skip the intro? I hope not.
After a year on the road, I thought I'd get tired of traveling.
I don't have
The
to
endless
read.
clatter of railways, highways, and everything in between.
Oh, I have to click button now.
But as my train pulled into the station at Bellariva, I felt every bit as excited as the first day of my journey. A whole year. It felt like a lifetime. The places I'd seen, the people I'd met, of course, the forgotten treasures I'd given a new lease of life along the way.
Wow.
I'm a restorer by trade. Bringing our most beloved possessions back to life is what I love to do. I'd been traveling for months, working my way from one town to the next, fixing everything from family heirlooms to VCRs.
Ah. Night Rap, you're gonna feel right at home. So, at least this game reads for you. It's great!
Bellariva was my chance to take a break. Unfortunately, that would have to wait until after I'd unpacked.
Okay, we're unpacking. I still feel like the sounds are up there. I feel like the voiceover needs to be up. I feel like the effects are really loud. Okay, we'll leave it at that. No. Resume. Coffee. Nice. I forget how to play this. I've played this on my own, but... Oh, shit. I'm trying to click... Oh. I got there. It's fine. Passport?
My passport. Not many blank pages left now.
Alright, fucking brag about it. It's alright. I got really sad last night because I want to travel a lot, but...
I saw a guitarist wearing these at a show once. Rock and roll repair woman, at your service.
Nice. But I saw a TikTok of someone who was traveling in the Faroe Islands, and I got really upset. Because that's what I want to do with my life. I want to travel.
I picked up these sunglasses on my last stop. Hopefully I'm cool enough to pull them off.
But I don't get to do that right now, and I'm really sad about it.
Who doesn't love a scrunchie? Practical and stylish. My parents took this after I made my first repair. Seems like a lifetime ago.
A Kodak! Night Round, do you feel old? Going to renew my passport and it's like $185. Wow. I'm gonna apply for my British passport because I have dual citizenship, technically speaking. But that's even more money. I feel like I need to share this. I have a film camera, and I also have a typewriter.
The tools of my trade. No hope of restoring things without these.
I feel like I just needed to level with you a little because of how much I call you old.
My favorite overalls. These will never go out of style.
I like how in her suitcase there's sunglasses, camera, passport, You do as well. I'm glad I'm not alone with that. Earrings, hairbrush with a scrunchie, toolkit, picture frame, and like 3 pairs of overalls. Or actually, that looks like a shirt, jeans, and overalls. And paper.
I'll hand these out once I'm settled in. Fingers crossed they get me some work.
I also have a sewing machine. I have 2 sewing machines. One of them is old.
Finally, I'd made it to Bellariva. I'd come for the food festival, taking place in a few days' time. After living off TV dinners and instant ramen for the last few months, I was craving a decent meal.
Bellariva's in Spain, right?
Of course, I'd need to earn enough money to pay for it, so I figured I'd head out the next day and find some work. My parents never wanted me to go. They wanted me to stay in their shop and have a simple, stationary life. I knew there was a world out there, beyond the 4 walls of our antique store, that I had to be a part of.
I love antique stores. If she travels to a different country and technically works in that country without a visa, that's illegal, right?
I daydreamed constantly about the weird and wonderful places each of our antiques came from. I loved figuring out their stories, revealing the memories hidden beneath the screws and wires.
Is the game too loud? I feel like the game is kind of loud.
My story in Bellariva began with a little girl, and a voice she was longing to hear.
Okay. Next. This is a Night Rav's invention.
It was my first morning in Bellariva, and I couldn't wait to leave my hotel and explore. It was a quiet town, its streets and alleyways basking peacefully in the hot morning sun. In the main square, meanwhile, preparations were underway for the festival in a few days' time.
La festividad.
As I handed out my flyers, I wondered what the people of Bellariva would need me to fix. So far, everything here seemed perfect. I was starting to worry I'd made a mistake when I felt someone tapping me on the back.
Hi, I'm Izzy. Do you know how to fix things?
No. Dropkick the child.
It was a little girl, maybe 7 years old, who must have gotten hold of one of my flyers. She rummaged around in her backpack until she hauled out a battered red cassette deck.
Why did she say backpack like that? Like backpack.
My tape is broken and I can't make it work anymore.
Okay.
I tried to fix it myself, but there's this metal thing in the way. Can you try?
Of course. Give me the cassette. Oh. Okay.
Why did you do that?
To rewind the tape. Duh. Idiot child. Sorry. I don't like children. What am I doing? Oop, fuck. I thought is there a... There we go. I couldn't remember. Hey. Spin! I love making these things. It's a toggle thing. Drop.
Aha! Those batteries look like they need replacing. Luckily, I have some spares.
Damn. They let you get on the plane with that? Sorry. Where's the... Oh, fuck. Screw. Moosh. Eh. Come on, there we go. Okay. Turn. Oh, shit. Eh.
Will you dream a dream for me?
Hold on.
If I sit by your side and hold you so tight.
Was that the only fucking issue? Was that her tape needed to be, like, rewound? I used to do that shit with my finger. I used to put my pinky in there and just spin. And the batteries. She's 7. She doesn't know how to
When
use a
it finished,
screwdriver? Sorry.
Izzy picked up the tape deck and tucked it carefully into her backpack.
Thanks Thanks, Maria. You're the best person at fixing things ever.
No
Doesn't
problem.
have to be a pencil.
Who was that singing? They're very good.
It's my mum. She's not here anymore.
Izzy trailed off.
Bandit.
It was the kind of silence a cassette tape would never be enough to fill. When Izzy's friends called for her, she dug deep into her pockets, looking for something to pay me with. Eventually, she produced a grand total of a stick of gum, 3 mismatched buttons, and a yo-yo.
Take the yo-yo.
I usually preferred a check, but Izzy looked so serious, I wrote out a full receipt. She seemed like a happy kid, but beneath it all, part of her life had been shattered.
Relate. Oh, sorry. I didn't realize that there was more to that. I saw a button and I pushed it. Ooh. Does that count as an action figure? I don't know.
My first repair complete, I spent the rest of the day doing small jobs in and around the square. I was exhausted when I got back to my hotel and found a message asking me to make one more visit.
That's what we call Minecraft. The square. Yeah, I was working on the square and the square.
The address led me to a quaint little house, a stone's throw from the beach. Bathed in the evening light, it looked beautiful, in spite of its flaking paintwork and chipped tiles.
Hey. It's got character.
The front door was opened by a harried-looking man, still dressed from a long day at the office.
Are you Maria? My name's Joseph. I'm Isabel's father.
Oh. Hello.
I'm so sorry she bothered you this morning. Please, come in. I'd like to settle up properly.
She gave me work.
On the
And
mantelpiece,
I got a yo-yo out
I
of
saw
it.
the remains of a broken statue. Without thinking, I picked up a fragment.
Oh, I just got brave.
Ah, my father's statue. What's left of it, at least. Yet another way I'd have disappointed him.
Ah, dads suck. No offense, Night Rev.
It survived 100 years in this family. But 5 minutes with Isabel and... Do you think you can salvage it?
Sure. Maybe. We got the base.
Will you be able to see the glue afterwards? I don't want people seeing the cracks.
There's some chosen words there. Oh, can I not? Okay. I hate the toggle. Glue. Sorry. How the fuck's the top bit? Ugh. Sorry, I'm fine. Okay. Oh, there. Why would you put a piece up there? Stupid. Alright.
Sometimes I think my daughter should come with a warning label.
They do. You have 9 months to prepare. More so if it's planned. Even more so if it's an adoption. Because that takes ages to go through. Put him here, boom, done. Bap.
Is this glue really strong enough to hold everything together?
Is your face really dumb enough to keep asking questions? Boom, got him.
Thank you, Maria. It looks as perfect as it ever did. My father wanted me to make something of myself. He didn't have time for anything less.
Again, dads suck.
As Joseph put the statue back on the shelf, it nudged against the family portrait stood proudly next to it. So he was Bellariva's mayor. And that was Izzy's mom. They must both miss her so much.
Sorry. I'm a little tired. I've been working late getting things sorted for the festival. There's only a few days to go.
I'm working late.
Looks like I'll be working late.
Because I'm the
Again?
mayor. Working on the festival. I don't know the song very well.
When I told my parents I wanted to leave, they always found an excuse to be busy,
Parents.
to avoid talking about it. I guess keeping themselves occupied was their way of pretending it wasn't happening.
Relate.
Joseph's work must have been taking up so much of his time. But maybe that was what he wanted. I just hoped he was finding enough time for Izzy, too.
Of course he wasn't. He's a parent. Sorry. Hello? Telephone? Yo, it's a rotary phone. Hey, Rav.
My
Feeling like a
second
kid.
day in Bellariva dawned bright and clear. Another beautiful sunny morning.
I can hear the bells.
Walking into town, I passed cafes overflowing with customers cradling their morning coffees. I
Coffee?
stopped, breathing in the smell of roasted coffee beans and freshly baked pastries.
Fun fact, I hate the smell of coffee. Hate it. It makes me feel sick.
I was about to go inside when the owner of Carmen's, the cafe next door, stopped me.
Hello, Maria? Were you here yesterday handing out flyers? I have a job for you.
Her place was petite, tucked between its competitors as if hoping they wouldn't notice. Judging by the empty tables inside, though, her potential customers hadn't noticed it either.
It's a bit slow today, but we're
Yeah.
just getting started. I'm sure it'll pick up soon.
As Carmen chatted, she walked over to the counter and returned with an old rotary phone.
At least I've got plenty of time to practice my recipe for the festival. It's a new special I've been working on. I was hoping to call my sister for some, seasoning tips, but it won't connect. Can you see if you can figure out what's wrong?
Did you try unplugging it and plugging it back in? Typically how it goes. Look at that. Hello? Wait,
Obviously, we'd normally be much busier than this.
Carmen, I'm trying to listen to your phone. Hello? Operator?
You can fix it, can't you?
I literally
I
just
can't
took one
afford to
thing off.
replace it.
Give me 5 fucking minutes, will ya? Whoosh. Spin. 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 Cha. Alright, the amount of times you gotta fucking spin a screw when it's already like 3 inches above the thing is crazy. Oop. Well, I you can go back here. I wanted you. Ah, the bell broke. The bell broken. Ah. Broken bell. New bell. Wait. Wait. Do I need to detach the bells anyway? Hold on. Spin. No, I don't. Okay. Let's attach. You can shut the fuck up. Okay. Put the wire and drag it to the toolbox to detach it. I don't want to. There, I did it. Take that out. App. Oh, it's got little clips. Okay, I was gonna say we're not gonna. I didn't pay attention. Bell. Oop, oop, fuck, shit. You. You. Nice. Wait. Is this not the broken one?
Looks like this new circuit board is all hooked up.
Okay. I thought the broken one. Ugh. No. Cancel. Spin. There we go. Turn upside down. Up. Ooh, yeah, it's that way.
There's still a part I need to attach. Where does it go?
Oh, calm down. I gotta put the fucking screws back in first. Yep. Ah. Hello? I thought it was gonna ring.
When I handed the phone back to Carmen, she seemed almost reluctant to take it from me.
Family is
So
scary.
it's all working now, is it? I don't have to leave it to dry or let it cool down?
Nope, it's ready to go. It'll be ringing off the hook in no time.
That's if I can pay my phone bill anyway. And the rent and the suppliers. Anyway, take a seat and I'll be right with you. Your coffee's on the house.
I sat at one of the empty tables, while at the counter, Carmen had started dialing the phone.
Hello? How's my favourite sister doing today?
Yikes.
As she talked, Carmen became more and more tense. This didn't seem like a call for some cooking advice.
Alright, have you got any siblings?
I know I still owe you from last time, but I can't afford to take part in the festival if I don't pay.
I could almost feel the eye roll at the other end of the line.
You typically can with siblings. With family.
You don't need to be here, though. Can't you just put the check in the post?
When the call ended, Carmen brought me my coffee, her hands trembling.
Sorry about that. My sister's decided to fly in for a visit. Oh god, I have to get ready. Actually, I might have another job for you. Can you come by tomorrow?
Sure, I ain't got no life. She seems to be managing to pay for her travels with her fixing stuff, though. Camera! Camera.
The next day, I'd promised Carmen I'd return to help her get the cafe ready for her sister's arrival.
That's a tall order.
I was about to set out when I received an unexpected call from my hotel's reception desk. Apparently, another guest had asked for me by name.
Suspicious.
Curious, I took the creaking elevator up to the top floor and made my way to the room number they'd given. I knocked.
That knock
You
was...
hear about the camera? It's about time.
Alright.
The woman in front of me was immaculate. Not a hair out of place or a crease to be seen.
My sister tells me you know how to fix things. I'd usually go to an expert, of course, but in this town...
So this was Carmen's sister?
I
The
feel
two of
that.
them couldn't have been more different. Inside her room, I saw a beautiful reflex camera. Any professional photographer's dream.
Give me the camera.
The viewfinder is completely dark. I can't see anything through it at all. I assume you can figure out what's wrong.
Sure, give me the camera. Couldn't possibly break it. Couldn't possibly. Your camera itself looks fucking dirty. Well, your lens looks dirty. Gross. You righty then? Shall we take him apart? Wait. Oop, no, I wanted you. Thank you. Ooh. How the hell have you managed that? You fucking drop kick it. Well, I hope you didn't have any fucking film in here. 'Cause if you did, it's fully exposed now. Oof. Can I get in there? No. I don't know how small your hands are. You ain't got any, apparently.
I don't suppose you've fixed anything this valuable before.
Depends on what you mean by valuable.
If I used the screwdriver, I could adjust the angle of the mirror.
Ooh, what? Oh, fuck this. Ooh, fuck. Fuck. Would you? Ooh, go back? No. The other way. No. Ooh, ooh. Out there.
Perfect. Now the viewfinder should be working.
Perfecto. Well, we apparently don't get to fucking see. Ooh, that was a satisfying sound. Bonk. Oh, this whole thing comes out. Well, that, from my experience, isn't supposed to be like that. I thought I was gonna... What do you mean? I might... Okay, I'm apparently... Oh, I didn't even pay attention to this on the other side. I just know. I just knew. I didn't even... I just... She can't take a picture with it, because you didn't...
I felt a pang of envy as I handed the camera to Helena. I put my disposable to shame.
I picked it up on my first trip to Paris. It's a 1958 limited edition, the first of its kind. It cost me 3 months' salary, but it was worth it.
I had no idea what 3 months' salary meant to Helena, but I was pretty sure it was more than I could afford.
Yeah, that's an expensive camera. A hella expensive camera.
It was strange, really, that we were even staying in the same hotel. I'd picked this place because it was cheap and cheerful, but surely she could afford somewhere better? She took some test shots, fiddling with the camera settings until she was absolutely satisfied.
This work is immaculate. At least there's one person in this town who knows what they're doing.
You're so rude.
Sending you to me might be the first thing Carmen's actually gotten right.
I wondered why Helena had bothered coming if she thought so little of her sister.
That's so rude.
I hear nothing from her for weeks, and then when she finally does call me, all she wants is money. If she thinks I'm lending her another penny, she'll have to convince me it's not a total waste of time.
That's also shitty on your sister.
That didn't sound good. If Hurricane Helena was about to hit, I hoped Carmen was ready.
Boy, oh boy, we best strap the fuck in. Family drama. Oh, it's a sign. Not gonna lie, from the silhouette, I thought it was gonna be one of those animal wheel things where, like, you spin it and then it's like, the cow goes moo, and then it moves. You know?
The sun was setting over Bellariva by the time I reached Carmen's cafe. From the outside, it looked as quiet as ever, but inside, I found Carmen cleaning like her life depended on it.
Maria! Oh, don't mind all of this. If Helena finds one speck of dust in here, I'll never hear the end of it.
Yikes.
Carmen seemed pleased to see me, but I sensed the fidgeting tension beneath each sweep of her mop. Trying to live up to the standards of someone like Helena seemed like an impossible task.
I hope you didn't mind fixing the camera for her. She was furious when it broke. I really need this to go well. If she doesn't lend me the money, I don't know how long I can keep this place going.
Yikes.
Carmen led me to a back room, where she'd laid out the components of what looked like a neon sign.
I had this made when I first opened the cafe, but I'm hopeless with electronics.
So
Same.
there was supposed to be a sign outside. This might explain the lack of customers.
Alright,
I'd like
judgy.
to put it up before Helena gets here. Can you give it a try?
Yes, ma'am. Okay. We've got the board. Okay. Carmen's. Circle. I'm sorry, what? Where has this come from? Nope. Right, where? Oh, glue. Probably need some glue. Just so much glue. Just all of the glue. Just all of it. Just all of it. Everything. Everything. Okay. Bap. Oop. The power switch turned.
I think the whole thing is supposed to light up.
Shut up, Carmen. Boom.
I
Most
don't
of it.
know, it's a bit flat. Maybe if it flashes,
what you
it'll
gave
really
me.
catch people's eye.
Great idea. I think I have a spare part that could do that.
Great. You see the glue. I'm assuming. I like how you can hear the buzz. God, I miss hearing that.
It still needs something else. Maybe we can add one of these.
What do you want? Pizza? Ice cream? You're a cafe. Wanna just I want to just help you keep that in mind, that your cafe. I like how you can just see the glue. Oh, for fuck's sake. Alright. What shall we add to the cafe sign? Hold on. Shall we add the ice cream, the pizza, or the alcoholic drink that I don't know which one it is? Is it a margarita? Is it a margarita glass? Pizza? Martini, that's it. They seem like the fucking same thing to me. Eh. Nice. Okay.
It works! I'll screw everything together again and you'll be set.
I'll screw it up somehow. Stupid market. Fuck. There we go. I was gonna turn it on, but it okay. Bam. There we go. I was like, where's my mouse?
The sign fixed, we headed outside and mounted it carefully over the cafe door.
Doesn't look over the door, nor does it look like my sign.
Oh, that's perfect, Maria. It looks just how I imagined it. When I had this sign made, it all seemed so simple.
And how long ago was it that you had that sign
give
made?
it all up. I hope I've done enough.
Okay then.
The smile froze on her face as she spotted something over my shoulder. I turned to see.
It's her sister.
Of course, my sister owns the only cafe in this entire town that isn't actually open.
For better or worse, Helena had arrived. Carmen opened her mouth to explain, but Helena swept indifferently past her.
Wow, so much fun.
Finally pausing in the doorway, she turned back towards Carmen.
The first thing we're doing is getting rid of that hideous sign.
Wow.
And with that, she disappeared inside. I hoped Carmen's chances of saving the cafe hadn't disappeared with her.
Gotta love that. When you love something so much and you're like happy about it and proud about it, and then like that one person whose opinion for some reason just matters so fucking much to you is just like, that is the worst and ugliest thing I've ever seen. It's like, well, I'm sad now.
It was the day before the festival, and the whole town was busy getting ready. I had more work than I knew what to do with. When
Well, that's
Joseph
good.
called with another job, I was
Money.
craving the cool quiet of his and Izzy's seafront house.
I'm lost. Why are you lost? Have you tried staying where you are and waiting for an adult to find you? That's what I was always told. What is that from? It's from... I remember as a kid, like, a bunch of TV shows really try, like, getting that through to you, where if you're lost, stay where you are, and then your parents will retrace their steps and they will find you. Stranger just gave me candy. Well, don't interact with a fucking stranger, you idiot! Go find a mom.
I'd barely reached their front door when I heard someone calling me.
Psst, Maria, I need your help. Quickly, it's top secret.
It was Izzy, peeking out from the side of the house. She beckoned for me to follow her.
Oh boy.
She led me through to a beautiful, unruly garden overflowing with flowers of every color. Nestled among them was a playhouse, its doorway almost completely obscured by a towering rose bush.
You have to squeeze past it and breathe in real small, like this.
Izzy took in a big gulp of air and crawled through the gap and into the playhouse.
Thorn bushes have fucking thorns. I want to be careful.
I hadn't planned on crawling in the dirt today, but the life of a repairwoman never did run smooth. On the table inside, there was an electronic toy. Not exactly the usual stock in my parents' antique shop.
I had an accident. I didn't do it on purpose or anything, but it won't turn on anymore. Can you fix it for me?
Oh, it's a Game Boy Advance. Right. I forgot what it was. I forgot where this was going. Okay. Well, you've definitely fucking broken it somehow. God, I love Game Boy Advance. Fuck, come back. Battery out. That out. Okay, can we turn this around, please? Thank you. Put it out. Whoosh. It's not a DS, you idiot. DSs are different. Sorry, I didn't mean to call you an idiot. It just aggressively came out. My bad. Was talking to the child before, and you know, I'm obviously only like that with children. Get out of here, you broken A button. That's fine, no feelings hurt. Okay. I'll do better next time to... Why is there two? Why is there two? Oh, wait. Hold on. Hold on, why is there two? Why is there two? Why does this... Hold on. What? Let me see you. What is... Oh. Oh, you've got a speaker to you. Do you not? You don't. You're just a chip. Okay. Fucking... Huh. Can I take... Ooh. Ha! Ah, okay. Okay, well, we'll worry about the bottom part first. Ooh, what game have we got? Pop and play. Forest adventure. Nice. Anyway. Oop, we gotta put the board back in. And then you... I didn't pay attention to where these went. Fucking... Sorry. I'm fine. I didn't pay attention. I didn't pay attention. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da. Loki's going crazy. He's going crazy. Tiny little bit loco. Jesus. Porky boy. Okay. Again, I didn't pay attention to where any of these went. Okay. Nope. Okay, hold on. Hold on. I'm just gonna boop, boop. I remember this being a fairly tangled mess. Sound. This one to this one. And then this one to this one. And that one to there. Bam. Bam. Oop. Come back. Nope.
Do grown-ups play games as well?
Yup. We do it to pretend like we're not grown-ups.
Can you show me how to play?
Can you shut up
tried
so I can
before, but it
focus,
was
little
so
child?
hard.
Pop, 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 pop. It's a chicken or something. Oh. Gotcha. Did it. Aw. Is there not another level to it? Is that it? They didn't make another level. It's just the same thing. Well, this sucks. Anyway.
Her toy fixed, I watched Izzy retreat into its screen, taking refuge in a 3-inch world of her own. Well, I'd better head inside. Your dad is
A
waiting for
3-inch
me.
world.
Please don't tell him about the game. He'll think I broke it on purpose.
It's good to make sure that she is comfortable with 3 inches. Sorry.
Why would he think that?
The world is just...
Because, Well, I kind of dropped it. Really hard. At the wall.
Uh-huh.
Izzy looked down, scuffing her shoes on the worn floor of the playhouse.
My dad said I have to go to this stupid festival tomorrow and put on a stupid dress, and I don't want to. All he cares about is working. He never wants to see me unless it's for his job. I'm not going. He can't make me.
Ah, to be a kid again.
With that, Izzy dove back through the rosebush and disappeared into the wilds of the garden. She was so young. She couldn't be expected to see that her dad was struggling too. It made me think. Had I really tried hard enough to understand my parents' point of view?
Probably not, but, you know.
I was so
ooh, I
focused
could
on the
just-
adventures ahead of me. Maybe I didn't care enough about leaving them behind.
It depends on how you both look at it. Like, it's hard leaving home. Watch. Watch, watch, watch. Watch.
Leaving Izzy hiding in the garden, I walked around to the front of the house and rang the doorbell.
Hello.
It was only then I noticed my favorite overalls covered in grass stains. I scrubbed desperately, but it was too late.
Maria, what are you doing? What happened to your clothes?
I was, repairing a lawn mower.
How unusual. Well, do come in. The job I've got for you is a little more delicate.
Hey, you gotta be real fucking delicate handling big blades.
Totally embarrassed, I
More
walked
than a
into an
3-inch robe,
orderly
if you know
room
what I'm
filled with
saying.
papers and ledgers. So this was his office.
Uh-huh.
You must be so busy getting ready for the festival. Are you looking forward to it?
Of
There's
course.
wine.
It's traditional for the mayor to judge food from every cafe and restaurant in town.
Ah. You're gonna be
I'll be
drastically different
declaring
body weight
the
tomorrow.
best chef in Bella Riva by this time tomorrow. Speaking of which,
He unclipped the watch from his wrist and very carefully handed it to me.
I'll have a tight schedule to follow, but my watch stopped working a while ago. Could you see if you can make it tick again?
I like how you've been wearing it even though it has stopped working. Okay, and you've also managed to fucking break it somehow.
Are you sure it will all fit back together?
How have you... First of all, it stopped working and you still wore it. You've broken the fucking glass on it and have just left it. Without even thinking about how dangerous that could be with a small child. Well, to be fair, you don't pay attention to your child, so... Yeah. Why not? Why not? What's really... Oh.
Ah, the main plate has completely cracked. I'll need to replace it.
So has all of the fucking glass. Hey.
The cogs look good though. If I'm careful, I can reuse those.
What if I'm not careful? I said I would be. But what if I'm not? Why? Okay. Oh, there's two itty-bitty little screws that are somehow holding these 3 pieces of glass that are not connected to one another. Awesome. Lovely. Give me this. Oh, hold on. I gotta... Give me the cogs. Give... Get out of here. Get on out of here, you hear? Oh, is that just... Is this not an actual cog on its own? Okay, sure. Get rid of it. Thank you. Unless... Are there... fucking... I'm fine. Now this, I'm not very good at. Oh, I can't take that out. Okay. Okay. Nope. Nope. No, I didn't. Since I can't take out that little one, I'm assuming it's gotta be the right one. But okay. Also, that does not link up correctly. How is that possible? Okay, sure. Is that no? Okay. Shit. Give it back. Alright, help. Oh, for fuck's sake. Ah! Everything's fine. I can't put this one anywhere. Okay. Ah. I see. Okay. Oh, fuck. You.
I've not gone a day without this watch since my wife gave it to me.
Uh-huh. You going? Okay. I've missed screws, haven't I? No, I haven't. Cool. Boom, watch. It tells the time. In Roman numerals, you loser. Sorry.
As I handed the watch back to Joseph, my fingers traced over the engraving on the back. I hoped fixing this was one small way I could help him move forward.
Probably not.
I can't believe it's working, Maria. Thank you. My wife was a brilliant woman.
I lied.
Feeling this ticking on my wrist, it makes me feel like she's still here. Watches measure minutes and hours like they're infinite. I didn't know we had so little time.
Well, they don't really, because
Even
as
with
we've just
Isabel,
seen, they break
barely see her.
and the batteries
And when I
die,
do,
which, by
she
the way,
acts like
didn't
she
see a
hates me.
single battery in there, so no clue how that one's fucking working. Anyway. Bye.
Just then, the phone rang. Even when he was at home, his work was never done.
Sorry, Maria.
And he
I have
has
to take
no
this.
fucking idea where his
I'll
7-year-old
see you at the
child
festival
is.
tomorrow.
As I left, I turned and saw him pacing the floor of his office, his watch glinting in the afternoon sun. I hoped its quiet ticking would at least bring him some peace during the busy days to come.
Right. Wasn't it wind up? I don't know. I've never had a wind up watch. Buddy. Oh, it's a projector. It's a slide? Are they considered slides? These ones?
When my last job of the day brought me to Carmen's apartment, the door was opened by someone I didn't expect to see. Helena.
Sorry for inflicting this mess on you. Carmen's never seen a knickknack she doesn't want to buy, apparently.
You're so mean.
Carmen's apartment was a little chaotic, but totally charming. It was easy to imagine her living in a place like this. It definitely wasn't Helena's style. She seemed more upmarket than flea market. I wondered why she was even here.
But the color scheme is definitely
We're having a clear out. Or at least I am. Carmen's not helping, as usual. There's a market at the festival tomorrow. I'm selling some of these things to make her some money.
right.
She says she has nothing when there's all this stuff right under her nose.
Helena stepped delicately past the items on the floor and reached down to pick up one from the pile.
But you're taking away like the sentimental things.
Look at this slide projector. Our parents treasured it, but Carmen treats it like a piece of junk. Can you take a look?
How do you know it's broken? How do you know it's broken? Looks fine to me. Oh, is this a light bulb? Yeah. Spooky. So many screws. So many screws. So many screws.
Oh, typical. Carmen's even managed to get a slide stuck in here.
Oh, calm down. Oh, I can't get it out. Why not? I better get my fingers in there. Pinch them. Warning, beware electricity. Ah. Who needs them? Ain't no one need that. Get on out of here. Ooh.
That light bulb is completely smashed.
Uh-huh.
Okay, I'll need to redirect the light to the lens at the top for the projector to work.
Uh-huh. And somehow we've managed to lose every single whatchamacallit, who's the whatsy. Ooh. Hold on, why is there... Sorry. Okay. Whoop, we... There. And then whoosh. Ooh, easy. I can't really see from this angle. Hold on. Hold on. There we go. Oh, okay, I don't get to fucking see. What? How? Help? Eh? Why are there two options? I'm confused. Ooh. Ooh. Probably like that. Probably. Okay, give me this. Can I could easily get that out. Why are you not letting me get that out? Mickey Island. Ooh.
I was so excited when I moved to the city. Carmen, she looks so sad.
I wonder why. Oh.
Here's the clicker you'll need to attach. God knows how Carmen broke that as well.
Big red button.
Still a few parts missing.
Shut up. Big red button. Big red button. Big red button. Sorry. Okay. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Oopsie. Where are the... Put the screws back in. That way I can't fuck it up somehow. I want the slide out. You said it was stuck. Whatever. Oh, I do need that off, don't I? Because I don't think this will work. Maybe... Hold on.
Still a few parts missing.
Will you shut up? Ah.
When we were younger, Carmen was always following me around.
Okay, hold on. Hold on. It's hard to get these in an order that I want them in. I can't see.
There's still a part I need to attach. Where does it go?
Shut up. Oh my god. There. There. There.
I suppose she looked up to me. A cool older sister.
Alright, put words in her mouth. Go ahead.
There's still a part I need to attach. Where does it go?
Will you leave me be? Okay, I got worried.
She used to ask me when I was coming home, but I was always too busy.
Sounds like a you fault then.
I think I've missed a screw somehow.
I think you've got a fucking screw loose. You ever think of that? Sorry. Buddy.
Helena was transfixed, staring at the two young sisters the projector had brought glaringly into focus.
I never meant to let her down.
But you haven't, have you? You came all this way just to help with the cafe. Plus the money.
That's the problem. There is no money. I lost my job a few months ago. My savings are almost gone. I have nothing.
Yikes.
Carmen thinks I'll throw my checkbook at her bad decisions and make them okay. But I can't. Not this time.
Calling them a bad decision is a little unnecessary, especially if you don't know the outcome of them.
You know, the funny thing is, I came here wanting to tell her the truth. But she's so infuriating. How can I ask her for help when all she cares about is herself?
Wow, the siblings.
Helena fell silent, shrinking under the gaze of her younger self, projected
Gaze.
onto the wall.
We drifted so far apart when I moved away. It felt like the only thing keeping us together was my bank balance.
You know, maybe that's on you.
I know I have to tell her the truth. It isn't fair. But I already lost everything else. What if I lose her too?
Maybe you should have reached out to her and been like, hey, I got some pretty shit news. I lost my fucking job. You ever think of that? Granted, she shouldn't have
The
always
day
called
of
you
the
for money, but-
festival finally came, and after all my hard work, I was ready to put down my tools and pick up a fork. The smell as I entered the main square was incredible. Each stall was selling food even more delicious than the last.
What do you mean Canadian speak Czech? What do you mean?
The competition would start any minute. Most stall holders were waiting anxiously for the mayor to pay them a visit. All of them, that was, except Carmen, who was still frantically chopping vegetables and stirring pots.
Maria! Thank God you're here. Can I ask you the world's biggest favour?
Last screen they spelled Czech. It's Czech. No. No. They're two different. They're two different things. The second one you put there is when you check something, like you're checking something out. The first one is a check. Also, you can't really say that it's Canadian because it's... No. That one's a country. But clearly if anything this is English, which it is. And Canadian English isn't a thing. Like, there's slang, but English Canadian, no.
Helena was supposed to help me run the stall today, but she never turned up. Probably too ashamed to show her face. I can't believe she lied to me.
Wow, should I really be getting involved in this family drama?
Carmen was stirring so furiously she was in danger of tipping the pot over altogether.
The mayor will be here any minute for the judging, but I'm almost out of my special.
Well, why haven't you saved any for him?
She wasn't really going to ask me, was she? Not on my day off.
I have a stove ready to build and everything. Can you set it up and make me a spare batch?
Well, right. Okay. Sure. Nope. You. And then you. And them. Oops. Them. Then, can I pick up a leaf? No. I wanted to pick up a leaf.
It all fits. Now to light the gas.
Sorry. Fun fact, I've never lit in a match before. Help. Help. It won't let me put it down. There we go. There we go. I'm gonna cause a giant fucking problem. It won't let me put it up. Okay. Glad that isn't a fire hazard at all. Pot. Wild veggie soup, 1 pint stock. Okay. What is, I'm sorry. A quarter stick. Oh, of half, okay. I was gonna say, a quarter stick, OnlyFans? Quarter stick, I can't read. Of
Oh,
half
her
carrot.
recipe is a bit smudged. Never mind.
That's
I'm
carrot.
sure whatever I put in will be fine.
3 broccoli florets. Florets, handful of chopped tomatoes, 3 wild mushrooms, plenty of... a pint of stock. I'm assuming that's the broth. Big assumption. Next.
I think that pot is really boiling now. Smells great if I say so myself.
Stick your finger in it. Don't actually.
Here
Maybe
are the
this time.
ingredients that Carmen's given me.
Uh-huh.
What to add first?
Okay. I need a quarter stick of carrot. We're taking the stocky bit, apparently. Wait. Quarter stick of half a carrot. We're counting it. It's fine. Yes, please make me something. I'm... No. 3 broccoli florets. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Are soft pretzels considered bread? I think all pretzels are considered bread, aren't they? Soft pretzels, 100%. Handful of chopped tomatoes. What's a handful?
That looks good. I'll scoop a spoonful when I'm ready to serve.
Well, I'm making them tomorrow. Ooh. I'm saying 3 is a handful. 3 wild mushrooms. Are these wild? But they're halved. 1, 2, 3. Plenty of... Anybody? I don't know what this is. Is this cheese? Butter? I don't like the sound it's making. Onions? That definitely does not say onions. Oh fuck, I did throw the whole fucking block in. I don't know what this is. Good enough. Make sure you don't oversalt them. In high school, a friend of mine, their mom was apparently a chef, and she would make homemade, like, soft pretzels at home and send them in the kids' lunch. And they were good except for the amount of salt. It was so much salt that it was like the only thing you tasted.
My part done, Carmen took over
Bread
and
was
added the finishing touches. It was just in time, and a moment later, Joseph arrived with Izzy in tow. Carmen anxiously handed them both a serving.
Aren't pretzels bread? Hey Google, are pretzels bread? It is baked bread. I know what they are. I was just asking if it was bread. I wish Google only answered in short things, you know? Where it's like, hey, is this thing a thing? And it's like, yeah, that's the thing. And it's like, cool.
That was so tasty. Can I have some more, please?
Yes.
Well, you've certainly earned yourself a loyal customer in my daughter.
Let's
We
go.
have a few more meals to taste, but so far you are one of the best. Good luck.
Joseph and Izzy looked so happy together. Maybe the festival was doing them some good after all.
I could never do that. I could
Carmen,
never
on the other hand, seemed
be
annoyed.
taste testing other
But
benches.
why, when it had all gone so well?
I wish Helena was here to see this. She's so convinced I'll never succeed at anything.
Her voice acting sounds really familiar.
She wants what's best for you. She's just not very tactful about it.
Yes, I know. Even when I was a kid, she pushed me when no one else did. I just wish
Literally,
she hadn't
push.
lied to me. But then, I've asked so much of her over the years. I never stopped to think how much she actually had to give.
That's a little inconsiderate of you. So yeah. Next! It's ooh, a record player. I gotta go.
The festival finished. I only had one day left before I had to catch my train and leave Bella Riva behind.
Boo.
I couldn't go without saying goodbye to Carmen. So, that evening, I made my way to the cafe. It was unrecognizable. She'd done it. Best food in Bella Riva. Half the town was outside waiting to see what the fuss was about.
Let's go.
Maria! My favorite sous chef. Come on through.
It was Carmen, acting every inch the successful cafe owner she deserved to be. Even Helena was there, serving the coffees. This was the last place I expected to see her after yesterday's drama. Carmen led me through to a balcony upstairs, where she brought out an old record player.
I found out where Helena was on the day of the festival. She was selling her camera to clear the cafe's debts. But then she didn't have much left for herself. So, I've asked her to come and stay with me for a while. We have a lot of catching up to do.
Oh boy.
I wanted to give her this, to cheer her up. We listened to it all the time when we were kids. Do you think it has one last tune in it?
Oh, more than one last tune. Well, it's got a couple. Alright.
Okay, let's see what happens when we turn this on.
Oh. Okay. Oh. I was gonna. Okay.
The speaker isn't connected properly. I should check the wiring.
It also
The
doesn't
speaker isn't connected properly. I should check the wiring.
Uh-huh. Oop, shit. Alright.
Here's the problem. This wiring isn't connected properly.
Uh-huh. You said that many a times. Yeah. Okay. Well, that makes that work. That doesn't make... Right?
The speaker isn't connected properly. I should check the wiring.
Ooh, shut up. Aha! Bonk.
If I turn the volume up, I should be able to hear it now.
Hold on, I'm fixing the other problem while I'm here.
I think that should do it. This record should play beautifully.
Sorry.
It's spinning the wrong way.
Oh,
How
shit.
can I get it to play in the right direction? It must be to do with the motor. Let's see if one of these spares can turn things around.
This is a banger. I'll stop. Okay. We need a different motor. We need a different mode. Get different motor. Oh. That one. This one? This one. Bep. Bep. Bosh. Bosh. Bosh.
Well, it's playing in the right direction. I should check it's turning at the correct speed.
The sweetest word.
Oh, I hate that. Ugh.
What will remain of the smiles,
Gosh.
the ones that stole
Turn it off.
my heart that day?
The record player's
bubble sucks.
crackling tune must have caught Helena's ear, as she appeared a few moments later.
Is that my old record player? I can't believe you've kept it all these years, Carmen.
She loves you.
Leaning over the music, they looked just like the young sisters the slide projector had preserved all these years, inseparable once again.
Cute.
Carmen told me about your camera. That was a really generous thing to do.
I loved that camera, but I love my sister more. Now it's her time to be the person she wants to be. I'm going to stay here with her for a while. Make up for lost time.
Sure.
Carmen
Give it
and
2
Helena's
days.
relationship wasn't suddenly going to be perfect, but they were both prepared to try. And to
Yeah.
think, it had all started because of a call Carmen made about some seasoning tips.
I give it 2 days before they're at each other's throats again.
I guess in the end, maybe it wasn't so hard to just pick up the phone and dial. I hadn't spoken to my own parents in a year. I wanted to hear their voices more than anything.
That's fucked on your part, unless you were taking into account, like, long distance call rates. Anyway.
But the silence between us was so cavernous. I didn't know how I'd ever find the words to bridge it.
You call and you say, hey, I saw this thing, and it was funny, and I thought I would share it. Oh, Anastasia. Alright, I love that movie. It's a great movie.
My final morning in Bella Riva, I received one last call out to Joseph and Izzy's house.
Izzy.
I knew I had to pack, but I figured I could squeeze in one final job before I had to leave.
And don't worry, your suitcase has a gaping hole if you take out the toolkit.
When I arrived, I found Joseph tidying up his wilderness of a garden. The
Wow.
playhouse was already cleared. Inside, I could see Izzy happily testing out her screw-driving skills on the back of her cassette deck.
I was like, what is this? Looks like a little chair on a table. I think it's supposed to be the Game Boy Advance.
You've made quite the impression. Izzy, tells me she's going to be a repairwoman like Maria.
Aw.
I'm sure she could be anything she wanted if she put her mind to it.
She could. She's a brilliant child. Spending the day with her at the festival, I haven't had so much fun in ages. I wanted to give her something before she starts to forget.
Aw. It's amazing being a parent, isn't it?
Inside, the house was transformed, flooded with light and the sounds of the garden. It felt alive again. This would be my last repair in Bella Riva, but it felt like it was the house that had really been restored.
What struggles are you having with the Twitch mobile? Other than all of them.
It's a music box. It used to play beautifully, but now when I wind it up, nothing happens.
Ah, you've broken it. Good job.
I'd love for Izzy to hear it sing again. Can you help?
Of course I can. Anastasia. Once upon a December. Oh yeah, it's broken. I got it. Don't worry. I got it. Hold that. Oh, I need. That's glue. Whoosh. Wrong way. Whoosh. 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 But turn around. Whip. There we go.
Maria, could you add this family picture of us?
Sure. Hand it over. Aw. Cute familia. Oh, right, I need a fucking glue. Wash. Normal. Those back. Here we go. Okay, let's take this little drawer out. Hey! There's a little piece in here. Okay. I keep spinning the wrong way. Realistic to real life as well, because the whole lefty, loosey, righty-tighty stuff, nope, don't work in my brain. Not for me, don't. Can I take this off? No. Okay. Ooh, cog broke.
This mechanism is completely broken. I'll need to take it all apart before I can fix it.
Ooh. Ooh. Whoop. Wow. I loved these. I loved these as a kid. I don't know why. But like them, like seeing them and feeling them, I don't know why. It was just a big thing for me as a kid. Oosh. Ooh, I don't. That work? Oops. I was trying to grab the key. Okay, well that works for that, but switch those maybe? There we go. Okay. Take that out. Looks like a really fucked up exhaust. Okay. Oops. Stop. Can you grab the fucking key? Oh my god. Key, please.
Perfect. The mechanism is good as new.
Back in it goes. Back in it goes. Screw this together. Hold on. Okay. I think I'm alright to put this all back together. I think. I hope. And if not, I'm gonna be upset. Chow. There we go. Put that in. Give it a test. Wow. Wow. Put the drawer back.
I think that's everything back together again. I should play it to make sure.
My wife used to sing this song to Izzy each night before bed, but I always worked too late to join them. Will you dream a dream for me if I sit by your side and hold you so tight? Know that I will always love you, even though we both know that we must say goodnight.
Oh. Sorry, didn't mean to turn it upside down.
I've missed so much already. I want to be the father my wife wanted me to be.
And you failed, but you can change that now.
I've ended up so much like my own father, working all the time. Izzy needs me more than that, especially now it's just the two of us.
Just the two of us.
My daughter comes first. Well, until she gets bored of her stuffy old dad anyway.
You do seem very old. The hair doesn't help.
I'll never ever get bored of you, Dad.
Izzy came running into the room where Joseph scooped her up and onto his shoulders.
No.
She gazed at the music box, her eyes shining. I'd never seen her look so happy.
Thank you, Maria, for everything. The things you fixed for me. I'm so glad to have them back.
Send them a postcard wherever you're
Joseph
going
was a
next.
good father, and I could tell he was determined to be an even better one. When it came down to it, that was all any of us wanted. A second chance to make something right.
And parents who actually like
My
you.
time in Bellariva was almost over, but before I left, I knew there was something of my own I needed to fix.
Call your mom and your dad. Oh, we're packing up. We're leaving.
My time in Bellariva was almost at an end. Another chapter finished in a story whose ending I hadn't felt ready to write.
No.
The people I'd met, the items I'd restored, they'd taught me so much about what was really important. Pulling out my suitcase from beneath the bed, I remembered the day I stole it from my parents' shop, the day I left. Afterwards, I was too ashamed to call them, to apologize. It was a guilt I'd been carrying around every day since.
No.
As I packed, I knew that it was up to me to find a way to lighten the load.
And hence, the very small amount of clothing you brought. For however long you've been gone, which is crazy. Okay. Passport and a ticket.
My train ticket. Can't believe it's time to leave Bellariva behind.
Here's my thing. Why are you putting your passport in your bag? Dinosaur. He makes a noise.
Izzy gave me this in exchange for my repair manual. She'll be a pro in no time.
Cute. Your clothes.
Helena gave me these designer shirts. Not sure I'll pull them off as well as she does.
History of Watches by Abigail Flores, or Flores.
Joseph's idea of light reading for the train. It does look thorough.
Your photo? Can I put it in? Oop, over here.
My parents would love Bellariva. Maybe I can convince them to make the trip.
This is not going to keep any of this stuff in. This looks like a Tupperware container with just the recipe.
The recipe for Carmen's special. I'm under strict instructions to guard it with my life.
Where are your tools? Oh, are we not connecting those? Oh,
The soundtrack to my travels. I'll be listening to this on the journey.
look at the grabby hands. And then as soon as you start to close that, all of that shit's falling out into the main body.
My suitcase was full, but it was my heart that felt heavy as I made my way to the station. I was sorry to be leaving Bellariva behind, but I hoped that in my own small way I'd made a difference.
You can always go back.
Helena and Carmen's reunion was possible because they'd learned to overcome their differences.
Bye.
Joseph had realized he shouldn't let his grief or his work get in the way of his relationship with Izzy. They'd each learned to see things from someone else's perspective. Maybe it was time I saw things through my parents' eyes. I knew it would be easier to jump on the next train, put even more distance between us.
You do have a train
I
ticket.
finally felt ready to talk to them. I just didn't know if they would feel the same.
That's something I wish we had here. Was more like train travel, you know?
Did I even remember their number?
Yikes.
I wasn't sure until I reached for the phone and it all came flooding back.
Fun fact, my entire family still have our house phone number memorized, and we haven't had it in working order since I was in middle school. Thanks for the newt chain. Spend those points. Oh, we're calling the parents. We're calling the folks.
Mom? Dad?
Maria? Is that you?
Oh, sorry, that's fine. Oh. Look at these credits. And the amount of points I have. How many did you say you had again? I think you did have a lot. Finish. Only a phone call away. One last thing. I got an achievement, that's what that was. I thought it had a face. It does kind of look like it has a face. The epilogue. Don't make me read.
Dear Maria.
Thank you.
Carmen here. Sorry I haven't written. The cafe's been absolutely manic since you left.
Oh,
Luckily, I have Helena here to help. You wouldn't recognize her. She's like a new woman. She's always running around, taking orders and making drinks. I even heard her compliment a customer on their outfit.
wow.
Personally, I draw the line at fluorescent green bowling shirts, but each to their own. It certainly made the customer smile.
Oh.
She misses the city, though. Bellariva's many things, but it's definitely not as chic as she'd like. She said there was a coffee shop near her old apartment where they made coffee with a shape drawn on top.
A latte.
It got me thinking, I'm an award-winning chef. I can figure out how to put a leaf on a cappuccino. A bit of cosmopolitan coffee might be just what Helena needs. Of course, ordering a new coffee machine was the easy part. I wish you could have seen the mess I got into trying to put the thing together.
Oh boy. Okay. Let's take everything apart.
I saw Maria use her screwdriver a million times. Taking this apart will be easy.
Right, sure it will. That's what we all think. And of course, taking shit apart means that the warranty's no longer liable.
These pipes look pretty simple. I should start with them.
As it's making a loud noise. Okay. Oop, that's a screwdriver. Okay.
Oh, I wish Maria was here. She'd know how to put these pipes together.
It's fine, no need to worry. All is well. Apparently that goes there. It's fine. Oop, shit. That goes there. Okay. Why is...
Ooh, that steam doesn't look good.
Shut up.
There must be something wrong with the pipes.
What have I done wrong? Okay. Gotcha. Can I eat the cookie? No. Damn. Okay. Where is it supposed to... Can you shut up for 5 minutes? How the hell are you meant to get anywhere? No, that's not what I wanted. Okay. Just let me try and get a better... I think that was right, though, because it works there. It connects all of that. Wait, do you go on the... you go there. Okay. There we go.
Finally.
I thought that was
normal
gonna go on
steam.
the top. Wait, what? I was... What? Oh, we're gonna... You go on the bottom. Oh, fuck off. You go on the bottom. Alright. In there. Okay. Power to power. Okay. Hold on, I'm disoriented. No. Okay, you... Hold on. Shit. I didn't mean to do that. Following the lines, I think, correctly. Why does that say no? Are we in... Is that a no? Okay. Okay. Sure. Cool. Oh, fuck. Okay, Power. Power. Okay. All is fine. We're gonna figure this out. We're gonna take all the screws out, take this out. Oh, we've got so many things. Okay. 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 Power. Ooh, shit. No. Power to 1. Power to 1. Boom. Okay. And then we're gonna do coffee cup is 2. Coffee cup is 2. And that leaves these ones as the last option. Bam. Consistency. Put it all together. That's good. Screw it this way. There we go. Over here. Bam. I don't like how quiet she's been. Normally when they're quiet, it means I'm doing something wrong. Shit. Did I do it?
I think that's everything. Better test the buttons, just to make sure.
tested
All
the
done.
buttons.
Piece of cake. Time to make my first coffee, I think.
Okay. Do I get to do that? Oh, I do get to do that. I was joking. You lock that in after you've pressed it, but you don't want to press it too much, because if you press it too much, it'll explode. I heard. Coffee.
Smells delicious. Now to make it look magical.
Right. Now give me the milk. Give me the milk. Oh. I don't get to make latte art. Oh, I do. But you gotta froth it. You have to froth it in order for it to... Oh, no. Oh, well this isn't working the way I thought latte art would. I don't remember how people do latte art.
A perfect coffee. All it needs is a saucer and a couple of Helena's favourite biscuits.
You didn't really give me... Nothing stayed, really. Okay. I was trying to make like a bread looking thing. Good enough. Biscuit. Let's say Joel on the biscuit. It does.
I was feeling more has-been than coffee queen by the time I'd made a drink fit for human consumption. It looked a bit, postmodern, but knowing Helena's refined tastes, I hoped she'd think it was intentional.
Want a photo of me in the foam. Yeah, coming
Always
right
the
up,
connoisseur.
Holmes.
She didn't even bother to look at it at 1st
That's
She was
a
so
whole
busy
month's worth of
wafting it
rent.
under her nose. Steamed up her glasses, of course. How was she going to see my work of art through an eye full of fog?
I will say that is the biggest downside with glasses, is the fog.
When she finally spotted it, though, she was totally impressed.
Cute.
I'll admit, she spent several minutes trying to figure out exactly what it was I'd drawn. She decided it was probably a horse.
It was not.
Well, what she doesn't know won't hurt her.
It was supposed to be a loaf of bread, but the milk kept sinking because you didn't froth
She was
it.
impressed enough to ask for another one. I guess I'll need to get some practice in. The whole thing was such hard work, Maria. I never realized how difficult it was, all that mechanical stuff.
All you did was a few wires and pipes.
It made me realize how much I have to thank you for, so I wanted to say that now. Better latte than never. Hoping you're well.
Get out.
Your friend. Carl.
Get out. Both of you. Out. Aw. Sorry, I just noticed a giant streak across my monitor here. I don't know why. I don't know what that is. I cleaned them the other day. Sorry, it's bugging me now. Shh, it's fine. Wow. I think that's the game. Honestly. Which, not bad for timing. Apparently my rant of retail worked out very well. This is something I've realized with editing, is that over time watching my room slowly get darker as the sun sets, especially in the summer. Yes, quit the game. Very cute, wholesome game. I recommend if anyone, like, you know, wants to enjoy that sort of vibe. And when I first played that, I was so lost half the time, because it was like, okay, I'm doing this thing. How do I... That coffee machine, I think, took me about half an hour the first time, because I was like, huh? No, it's a great game. It's very cute. It reminds me of A Little to the Left, but more fixing things, which I really like. I love that sort of thing. I like the taking apart and fixing things and learning how to do it in real life from video games, because it's like an easy way of learning that sort of thing. It's great. It's awesome. You know, it's fun times. Boy, oh boy. I feel like I don't know coffee enough to know, but oops. Are you a latte drinker, Night Rev? Are you a latte guy? I only have a water bottle left. I don't even have much water in it. I was not super prepared for stream in a drink capacity. But I think that is about the end of stream. It was a nice little chill stream for the night, which is nice. Tomorrow night is my night off. I get to relax, and by relax I mean stress myself out about other stuff that's going on. You know, all fun stuffs eventually. Yeah, I am working on the YouTube. I think I uploaded a video. But I was gonna upload a second one and then I got distracted. That's why I was also late. I got distracted with my parents. My parents pulled me into this thing and I got distracted and they wouldn't let me leave. Anyway, thank y'all so much for being here. I appreciate it. It means a lot. Make sure you join the Discord. It's also pinned. Join the Discord because once we hit this follower goal, y'all get to choose. Well, there's an ad break right now. Oh, well, this is horrible. This is horrible. Why is there an ad break right at the end of stream? That is horrible. I did not tell it to do that. That is stupid. I'll wait. I'll just chat for a minute. Book-wise, I'm almost done the first book in here. Again, there's 3 in here. It's also, this book does one of those things where it like weirdly splits down the middle because of the way that it's binded, and it bugs me. Because normally when a book like splits like that, you're like, oh shit, there's something wrong, like a page is heavily folded over or something. But it's literally just that it is the dead center, I think, of the book, and it is due to the binding, and it's upsetting. But there's 3 books in here, and the first one is 165 pages, I think. Hold on. Yeah, 165 pages before we're on to the second book. I've read the first 2. I haven't read the third one in this series, which, by the way, it is the Wayward Children series by... I never know how to say her name. I think it's supposed to be... Shannon? Because it's like spelt Sean in... Maybe, I don't know. And then, McGuire? And it's great. I highly recommend the series. There's a lot in the series, but they're very short books, obviously. The first one's only 165 pages. And there's even some drawings in here, like illustrations of things. Hold on, let me find one. Which I don't remember being in like the solo book that I read from the library. Where is it? It's actually close to the start. Here it is. Trying not to lose my place. Like, there's pictures like that in the books, which is really cool. The second one has more of them that I love. I love the second book a lot. Ooh. like you can see the artwork. It's so pretty. I love the way they've done it. It looks incredible. It's so nice. Anyway, so I've got these. I'm 45 pages away from finishing the first one, and then I'm on to the second. I don't know if I'm gonna read the third. There's a reason I haven't read the third. It's because I don't really care for it, the character it's about. But I'll probably read it just because it's in here and why not, you know? And then the book that I picked up the other day from the library is Gallant by V.E. Schwab. And book... Oh, I can't show that. Hold on. I can't show it. Okay. I can't show it without doxing myself. But it's got like illustrations on the inside covers of the hardback, which is really cool. And again, this book has been on my list for about a year, and I'm so excited to read it. I'm probably going to end up taking this with me when I go camping, depending on how much reading I get done in the next 2 weeks. 2 weeks? Yeah, about 2 weeks. Because again, I want to finish all of these. And then I also have another book that I need to finish reading. And then I can pawn it off on my best friend. It'll be a good time. Anyway, I managed to yap during the ad break about books. Yeah. Thank y'all so much for hanging out. I appreciate it. It means a lot. I'm gonna go, and yeah, I hope y'all have a good rest of your night. I hope y'all have a good, safe 4th of July for those of you who are American and are celebrating. And I hope y'all have a good weekend. I will maybe see you Sunday night. Yeah. Have a good night. You too, Shane. You too. Yeah. Hope y'all have a good one. I hope to see y'all next time. Bye-bye.